Hello and welcome to this tutorial on mesh cleanup in GOM Inspect. So what you can see here is scanned point cloud. Remember, it's point cloud and not the mesh. It's a point cloud which has been obtained by scanning sheet metal part, and you can see this scan here on the left as scan 1. Now what I'll do is I'll try to clean this up. Let's look at some of the steps that we can take to do that. So we can go into view, standard view, and really see it from the top. So this is the top view. I've placed the view on Z plus, so that gives me the top view. Now what I need to do is clean up all these bits on the top, on the left, and on the right, and on the bottom, which do not belong to a part. So if you look at this part in 3D, you can see these extra bits that need to be removed, and also we need to clean up some of the edges here. Probably also need to clean up some of the holes here. All right, so let's put it back in the top view. So that's my top view. So one of the steps I can take to clean this up is go to so the first thing I need to do is convert this point cloud into a mesh. To do that, I can go to acquisition, measurement series, and say polygonize without recalculating project. So once I do that, and I can just say a standard post processing will do the job for me. If I do that, then it goes ahead and polygonizes the entire point cloud, and you can see the steps here at the bottom, so don't lose patience. There's 109 steps to polygonize it, and then another phase 2 which has 13 steps. So in all 142 steps for the standard polygonization of this point cloud. Now that I've done this, now you can see that we have got a mesh instead of the point cloud, and you see a mesh appears on the left hand side. This was a scan, and this is your triangulated mesh. What we need now is to remove some of these extra points which do not clearly do not belong to this part. Okay, so the way I can do it is by using a selection of the points which I want to remove. So I can go into selection in 3D, and then I can select based on the plane, and that is the easiest way to get rid of some of this extra stuff. So I can say, actually, there is a better selection procedure. So you can go here and you can select selection in 3D, and I think there should be select above plane. So that's the best way of doing it. So if I now select, so you say this this here is the x-axis, right? So this here is the x-axis, and I can see that this is x is equal to 0 where my cursor is moving. This is x is equal to 40, and so on and so forth. The moment I have started this at 10, so you can see a green line appear at x is equal to 10. What I want is to select this bit here on the left, which I want to delete. So the way I'll do it is I'll change my offset to, so this edge is closer to x is equal to 85, so I can say select everything that is right of x is equal to 85, and you can see or rather x is equal to minus 85. So right of x is equal to minus 85. So that is here. You can see the green line here. X is equal to minus 85. Then we need to go a little bit further. Minus 88. Maybe go to minus 90. And then, okay. So if we do that, then it has selected all of this. But what we need is, we need to select this at the left. So we go to the bottom right and select invert selection. Now that's a critical step. And once we do that, this bit here is highlighted. So we can go here, edit, delete selected 3D area, and that bit is gone. Right, so that's how you get rid of that bit on the left. Now what I can do is, so this here is a y-axis. So you can see the top edge of this is at close to 65. So I can select, again using plane, it works out quite nicely. But also what I could do here is select a patch. So let me show you how to do that. So I can go here and say surface selection, select patch, and if I just click on this, it gets selected, and then I press on escape and I say delete selected 3D area, and that's gone. So that's how you get rid of some bits that are not connected to the full mesh. Okay, so now we need to get rid of these artifacts at the top and the bottom. To do that, we can change the view. So let's see how this looks like in the side view. So this is a side view here, and you can see these extra bits here. Now for these, again, we can select patch. That would be the best way to get rid. So we can go to selection in 3D, and then we can choose select patch, and I've selected this patch, and I've selected this patch. Press escape, then say delete selected 3D area, and that's gone. Now I want to get rid of these bits here, right? So how do I do that? Well, looks like this is a patch, and I can, so this is not connected to the main body, so I can remove that. So I can say selection in 3D, surface selection, select patch, and indeed it has selected this patch. So I can say edit, delete selected 3D area, and that's gone. Again here, looks like this is not connected. Actually it is connected. So for this and this remaining bit here, we might be better off using a plane. So let's see if this is below or above something. So indeed, if I had a plane that went like this, then that would do the job. So let's view this in the x-axis. So in the YZ plane, we're seeing this in the YZ plane. So we can, so y is along this, so we can say anything to the left of y is equal to minus 74 should be deleted. So we can go here and say selection in 3D, select above plane, y plane, and minus 73. It has to be slightly minus 74. .5. Say this edge, we don't want to lose this edge at the top as yet, so I can do a little bit more, minus 74.8 maybe. Yes, that does it. Yeah. Okay. Apply, close, and invert selection, so it selects this. And now what we can do is edit, delete selected 3D area. That's good. Still have a bit remaining, so we can delete that using patch, select patch. Oh, it's connected, so that's the problem. So this is connected using one triangle. So what we can do here is so let's press on escape. We can come back to this later. Okay. Again, this is connected as well. So I can again go to the top view. And I think we could give it a slight rotation. Go to operations, mesh, or so we can rotate it about Z axis. Okay, just a little bit of rotation, 1 degrees, and it is almost horizontal, so that is helpful. Now what we can do is and try setting the plane again. Selection in 3D, select above plane, So this is approximately 65. So y, you can say 65, a bit more, 67.5 maybe. 0.8. And zoom in to see. 0.9. 68.1. Okay, so looks like we'll not lose any of the real part. Apply, close. So it has selected the part that we want to remove. So I go here, edit, delete selected 3D area, and that's gone. And likewise for the bottom, then say edit, selection in 3D. Other selections, select above plane. Again, we can see it's roughly minus 75. So I can say minus 75 and see what it shows. I think I need to go a bit further in. 74.7. Go 2. Right, I can still go a bit in. 74.1, and that should probably capture everything. Looks all right. Can go a bit further in. 74. Okay, we'll lose a bit of the, just a little bit of the edge of the part, but that's all right. Apply, close, invert selection, and it nicely selects the patch. And then what we can do is delete selected 3D area. Great, so we have cleaned that up. So now you can see this part is nicely cleaned up. There are a few holes here, 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 and here. It's easy to fill those. So go to mesh, close holes automatically. Maximum hole size, let's start with this. Right click, select all points of element and see what happens. Yes, it has filled those up. Close. Okay, so it's nicely cleaned up. All we need to do now is get rid of the point selection, deselect all on the bottom right, and lo and behold, you've got your cleaned up mesh. So now what you can do is you can export this, export mesh STL, and I can say it is 30-degree front cleaned. Okay, you can choose your units and say OK, and the file is exported and you're finished. You can save this as well. .45° cleaned. Good, so that was a nice little tutorial on mesh cleaning. Hope you enjoyed it and hope this helps with your work. Thanks for watching.